What's up? So this video is gonna be talking about driving safe is what we're gonna be talking about. Driving safe. I've been riding long enough to tell you the squid years were survivable, only because of time and place. I've been out here for about 2 hours and decided to make a video, just kind of cruising around, hooning, having a good time, dicking around and whatnot. Let's see here. We're gonna look at the lake because it's pretty outside, and why not? I have really nothing else to do. I'm just kind of killing time, just being honest. But yeah, so everything is circumstantial out here. Safe riding, time and place, whatever it may be. Oh, they're having the cyclist on the freeway doing the whatchamacallit. You know, when all the road cyclists get on the highway and they block your travels for some odd reason. Anyways, everything is circumstantial out here, and the only reason I've actually made it as far as I have so far is only because, hold on, why not? Because I'm a bit of a retard. Nah, I just everybody, like, all right, today it's Sunday, and the biggest problem is I like to ride right when church is either letting in or letting out. And when you do that, you gotta understand, these people, when they're leaving church, they are not thinking about, oh, I wonder if anybody's gonna be on their motorcycle today. They're not on, they're just not. They're literally thinking about that crock pot of chili or roast they have sitting at home, and they're probably also thinking, oh, I don't have a crock pot of chili at home, I gotta run by Captain D's or whatever they eat. And that's what they're thinking about. Thinking about food, they're thinking about the service they went to, and whatever else is on their mind. God, this road is a nut busting fun adventure over here. Oh my God, I'm not having a good time on this road. It is very bumpy. But anyways, no one's looking out for me, and no one's looking out for you. You're an adult and you chose to ride, and they're not looking for you. Since I've been out, I've had a few jump scares. Probably about to have another one. Hold on. Oh, no, we're good. Anyway, see, to broaden my point, these people are not looking out for you. And if there is some, it's nice of them, you know, if they are thinking about you. But they're not. I'll tell you who is supposed to be watching out for you. You and God. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing out here. These other people are not looking out for you. And it's nothing against anybody. But I'll tell you right now, personal experience wise, there's really, I don't know, I kind of don't want to name drop or like add family into it or friends, but I'll tell you right now, majority of the people I know, when they are riding, they are driving their car. When they're driving their car, they're on their phone, they're trying to find a song, they're GPSing, they're trying to figure out where they're gonna eat, where they're gonna go. It's a whole bunch of stuff. They're so distracted. The modern driver is super distracted. And I mean, even me, I'm on a motorcycle, pretty vigilant out here, always have been, even when I'm riding dumb. But here's the fact of, ow, I got hit with a bug. Here's the fact of the matter. I have technology right here. I could literally go on Facebook if I wanted to, or, you know, change a song or something like that. I mean, I'm not going to say that motorcyclists are not a problem. We are distracted ourselves, either with our ego or with our technology, or if they're a new rider, they're second guessing stuff. They're not really in their limitation bounds. That's kind of the big problem when you're out on the road. But like, even what I'm doing right now, I mean, not really doing anything crazy. I'm trying not to video any of when I want to do crazy stuff, only because I don't want, I don't know, I'm going to leave that one up to future me. But as of now, I don't feel like doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff when I'm talking about being safe. It's kind of dumb to me tell you to be a safer rider. Hey, get out of the mustard. But I don't know. You know what? Scratch that part. Do as I say, not as I do, would probably be the best thing to say at this point, at this moment. But just because, you know, you see someone riding or driving fast doesn't mean you are next up on that list. And you know, if you think you need to go fast, that's cool, but just understand the dangers of it. Understand that these people pulling out of their driveways or leaving a restaurant or the church or whatever, that's pretty much the common things that are going on here. You know, job site debris, like sheetrock screws and stuff like that on the road. There's going to be 3/4 and ½ inch gravel on the road. There's going to be a lot of things on the road, but you just got to be aware of it. I don't know what else to really say on that whole dilemma, except for, you know, you just got to understand your limitations. A new thing I'm doing is using blinkers. I'm trying to be nice to the cagers. I'm trying to be, you know, I use my blinkers when I'm driving my truck, and be honest with you, like, you may think I drive really fast on the, well, I must look like I ride fast on the bike sometimes. Honestly, I'm a way more dangerous driver in a big giant truck. There's just way too much confidence driving a 11,000 pound truck. It's a big ass diesel truck, and I rip that bitch. I rip it all day long. I have too much fun. But all honesty, I mean, I do go fast. I kind of hoon, I kind of rip on this thing, but I put a lot more seat time in my truck, and I definitely haul ass in it. I think that's just how I drive or ride, whatever you want to call it. But the biggest thing I'm talking about is time and place. And there is a time you can go fast. There's also a time to not. And that's up to you to figure it out, whatever your gut feeling is on it. Mine is, I rip sometimes and then I don't. And that's about it. I mean, it's really just up to you and your limits and everything else. But personally, if you're asking me, like, what I like to do when I'm out here is I just kind of casually have fun. I rip a little bit, but you know, I'm not really doing anything absolutely crazy. I mean, just being straight up honest with you, nothing I've done this whole ride is something I've broken a sweat over, like, at all, really. This is one of my routes, whatever you want to call it, and that's about it. I will say I live somewhere near Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's about it. And if you are from around here, or if you've been here or rode here or drove here, you'll understand every road is like this. It's super up and down, hilly, curvy. That's just how these you know, Appalachian roads are. And yeah, so I kind of like feel like if you grew up riding, you know, anywhere from like Sevierville, North Carolina to Chattanooga, that whole 3-hour stretch, you're probably a pretty decent rider, just because there's obstacles everywhere. There's really no flat ground. And to be honest, even our highways have a lot of turns on them. I mean, pretty big turns, and going up and down. I mean, there's not a lot of flat grade here. A lot of mountain, a lot of water. And you know, honestly, I love riding here, only because I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of fun. Whole bunch of fun. I don't know what these little dandelions. Who knows? But that's fun. Yeah. So you got like this little stretch on some of these roads. Like, if you really get to know these roads, you can have a quick little rip before you get near an intersection or a driveway. The biggest thing about riding here in the summertime is a lot of people have boats, and that's like another obstacle you got to get around, is all these blasted boats. I'm a boat owner myself. I think that's just kind of how stuff is. Where I'm at now is Soddy Daisy, Tennessee, born and raised, and just about everyone and their mom has a boat here. It's just, you're surrounded by water. You can go either direction, you're gonna hit water. That's just kind of how Chattanooga is, and all the surrounding cities. It is literally just nothing but mountains and water, lots and lots of water. And lots of roads like this are just kind of like, you know, one hand woo. Like, if you ever like watch videos from people from like Arizona or Texas or places like that, like, they're really good at going fast on the highway, and that's really all they got. You know, there's not a lot of fun back roads. So all those guys are just fast, really fast, because that's what they got. People around here are fast on back roads. We're not really there's not really a lot of us that go super fast on the freeway, only because you know, if you live like in Nashville or Memphis or Chattanooga all the way to Sevierville, our roads are really bad. Like, they're really not great on the highways. Our back roads are a lot better, only because they're older and they've been maintained and they've already been through the break-in process, you know. But yeah, I've always been more of a back road rider. Yes, it is dangerous to ride on the back roads, but I don't know, I like turns. Turns are really fun to me. And I don't know, I get kind of bored on the freeway. Just yesterday, me and a buddy, we were going pretty fast, and really it's just like, I don't know, it kind of feels like playing a video game when you're going that fast on the freeway. I don't really know how else to explain it, but it's literally just like playing a freaking video game when you're on the highway going fast. But when I'm on the bike and I'm on a back road, I just have more fun. you know, I don't really have a title for this video, and I really don't have a whole point of this video. It's more or less of just like the ADHD thoughts that I have while I'm riding. Like, I'm trying to make a good point, and I'm trying to look out for new riders, or, you know, a novice rider, and only because I get really sad when I see people wreck or get mangled up or die or whatever, and it's really bad when they're new riders, because they never really got to enjoy this. They never got to enjoy being in their 30s or even older and being on a bike. They never got that experience, and for me that sucks, knowing that they didn't get that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, time and place, and you kind of have to make that decision for yourself of what you think time and place is. But I'm just not a really big highway guy. During the summer, yeah, definitely a highway guy, because you get to cool off more. Although, if you're going over 45 on a back road, lots of shade tree, you can cool off that way. But I'm pretty big on wearing gear for the most part. I mean, right now, not really a good example of that. But for the most part, yeah, definitely wear your gear and all that stuff. That's a big thing. I mean, yeah, if you hit a fucking truck like that, it doesn't really matter what gear you're wearing. You're going to be pretty fucked up. Sorry for cussing. I'm trying not to cuss on this. Not trying to be that way. I'm trying to be more of a better example. Trying not to be not to sound stupid and arrogant, you know. I feel like if you cuss a lot, it's kind of somebody that isn't really intelligent enough to find other phrases. My whole thing is time and place is important. Know your limitations. Get to know your bike. Get to know your riding ability. Because I've been riding since I was like knee high. So I've been there, done that. I've ridden just about everything. And you know, like, another thing about what I don't really do stunts. I don't really ride wheelies that much anymore. Definitely don't videotape myself doing stunts, only because I'm going to use this platform as mostly as you know, I guess more of education. I don't really know what else to name it as. I've really just made this whole trip a bunch of random nonsense, but I left the gym. I'm just kind of doing my Sunday thing, seeing how many bugs I can collect on my visor. So far I'm at 100, if anyone's counting. I'm trying to get my dog some dog food, because he needs some food. Your boy's dog is needing to require some lunch, and it is definitely lunchtime. But yeah, I've already been through here once today. I don't know why I keep taking this route, because they put cameras up here. I don't know why. But yeah, just having a good time. No clutch, shift down. That's good. He didn't come after me. Like I said, another thing, don't go back down roads you just went fast down. Like I said earlier, I went down this road earlier. Oops. Here's another thing about being incognito mode is if you've been out here as long as I have, incognito mode doesn't matter. They know you. Well, they know me, and that sucks. So usually biggest thing is if you're gonna do some rips, make sure you do it far away from home, and I'm far away from home right now. But I'm not that far, but I'm not in my town, that's for sure. If you're hauling ass on your road, pulling in your driveway, buddy, you're asking to get arrested. Just take it from any veteran rider that rides the streets consistently. They will tell you there is a long list to follow, and you gotta follow it because you will end up getting absolutely snatched up. These cops around here don't play around. Where I live in a small town, and my town is little, and they have a tank. They have a semi truck for drunk drivers. Like, they like load them up in a 18-wheeler. Like, heavily funded. They all wear like military. I mean, they have like, I'm pretty sure now they have AR-15s, which is crazy. Our military doesn't even use AR-15s. We use M4s. But yeah, hold on. Check this out. Look at all these cyclists up here. Look at them. Look at them go. Look at them up there. Oh my God. Yeah, they have literally dismantled the highway. This sucks. That's the reason why I'm mostly on back roads today, is I'm just kind of checking out the cyclists and such, and seeing what they're doing, you know. Anyways, probably wasn't the most interesting video, but hopefully somebody got some info out of it, and hopefully they enjoyed it. If not, you can like it. If not, dislike it. Really don't care either way. I don't make money off this. But anyways, see you guys later.